I'm not subscribed to Card Kaizoku.
Card Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Welcome to another market review video. In case you're a new viewer and you don't know what these videos are, my market review videos are me over-engineering all the market data that I'm collecting for the One Piece card game. We'll go over stuff like price increases, price decreases by percent, by dollar amount, TCG player prices, card market prices, tournament performance, and the prices of competitive decks, and expected values of a booster box to tell you if it's worth it to buy a sealed product right now or not. We'll look at it by card, by set, just a wide array of metrics that I like to go over. And this is the only channel where you'll find that information. Last time I checked, everyone else is kind of just clicking through TCG player pages in their market reviews. So yeah, that is the summary of what you're about to see in this video. If you do want access to this dashboard, I do grant it if you're a Marketeer patron on my Patreon, for as long as you're a Marketeer. Alright, we got another market review for you guys here for the period of March 26th to April 9th. Right, I do believe that it was 2 weeks ago since we did our last market review. So what has changed in the game since the last market review? Well, there have been a wave of regionals that have occurred. They have gone and passed. So cards from those top placing decks may have fluctuated since then. We'll have to see the market review to see if that is the case. And then we have more OP08 leaks as well. We have this new pudding leader that was revealed, purple yellow pudding. We can probably assume that a lot of the yellow Big Mom Pirates cards went up because this leader ability sort of lends to a kind of ramp to 10 cost Big Mom kind of playstyle. There's also this new king, purple black king, that was released or revealed for 08. We can assume maybe Animal Kingdom Pirates cards may have gone up, but maybe some strong generic like purple or black cards also went up to accommodate this king's leader ability. There's also this new yellow leader, Kalgara, that was revealed. He is a Sky Island tribal deck because his leader ability does revolve around the Shandorian warriors, and they're the ones that exist right now kind of suck, so I don't think the prices of those cards will have gone up much. But yeah, let's just jump into the market review. Alright, let's take a look at the movers. So I've excluded promos, and then I've also excluded OP06 because we're going to look at that separately. I'll group all the other OP sets together this time around just to make these videos a little shorter. So the biggest increases for this time period of March 26th to April 9th is this Alt Art Isho actually went up $21. I wonder why. It could be for King. Does Isho do good in a King deck? Potentially. Not really. I don't know. Why did this Isho go up? Because I don't believe he's run in the 07 Lucci deck, nor in Sakazuki. Well, Sakazuki's getting banned. He is banned in Japan now, by the way. Huh. If you guys know why Isho went up in price, let me know. And Sabo also up $14, Alt Art Sabo. Sabo is a staple card, so that makes sense. He'll always be relevant in price. Here we do see the pudding, Alt Art Pudding and Alt Art Linlin, 10 cost Big Mom, went up in price due to that purple yellow pudding leader reveal. Vivi Alt Art leader went up. This could just be a collector's thing. I don't think there were any new cards revealed that like made her viable yet. And then the 10 cost Kaido Alt Art from OP01 also shot up in price, $10. This is definitely due to King. King is a purple black leader that can run this 10 cost Kaido. And then one thing that I want to try out is the cards that can't be KO'd in battle, like Smoker and Fukuro. Yeah, I know I misspoke about Borsalino in my 08 leader first impression video, but yeah, like the un-KO'able characters, playing them out and then board wiping with Kaido, leaving only your characters alive. Because again, they can't be KO'd. I want to try that kind of deck out. You also see Ninebeard also go up in price. This is still due to Marco, I would assume, right? The red-blue Marco leader that was revealed even during the last market review. Khalifa also up. This is a card used in the Lucci deck. The Lucci deck has been doing a lot better than it was before. This could be because Sakazuki's out of the space now, so that Lucci can kind of fill in that kind of niche of what is it, like cost reduction in the leader ability and self-cycling without the blue part. Yeah, if you think about it that way, the new Lucci kind of works like a worse version of Sakazuki. It's the new Sakazuki. Then we also see 5 Kid go up. This card slots perfectly into the King deck. And then Red Purple Law is a menace still, so just could be a card that is going up in price in response to that. $7. Cracker also up because of Pudding. Kuzan up. He's Kuzan, he'll always be relevant as a black card, I think. The Manga Kid also went up $6, only $6. The manga rares aren't like pumping like crazy anymore, like they used to. Here's the 4-cost Lucci. This could just be like a recoverance, what's the word? A bounce back, right? From the Sakazuki bans, made a lot of the Sakazuki cards go down in price, but then like a lot of the other black decks do still run this card, so price going back up to account for that. 5-cost Marco, 4-cost Marco, this is for red, blue Marco, even though we don't really know how that deck's gonna work just yet. But they see Marco leader, they see Marco face on these cards, I guess they assume that there's synergy supposed to be there. But yeah, same thing happened with Yamato, so just be wary, right? Green, yellow Yamato leader was revealed, 5-cost secret Yamato from OP01, like, shot up, but in the end that card was never used in the deck, in a competitive sense at least. Yeah, be careful with these Marcos. I'd say maybe 5-cost Marco might be viable, but I don't know about the blocker one. Let's see, 7-cost Crocodile up. This guy had Banish, or was it blocker? I know one of them has Banish, one has blocker. Let me look real quick. Yeah, this is the Banish one. Why did he go up? I don't know. But 491. Okay, regular 8-cost Isha went up too. So regular version and alt art. He must be tech in some deck that I'm not aware of just yet. Wonder what it is. And then we see alt art 9beard. Oh wait, this is alt art 9beard. What was the other one? Oh, this is SP. Okay, SP 9-cost Whitebeard and regular 9-cost Whitebeard up. This could be for Marco. Yeah, it's definitely for Marco. Because Sanji can cheat out this Whitebeard with the red-blue combo. We see 7-cost Ace also go up for the same reason. Perospero went up for Pudding. Katakuri Leader went up. This is due to Katakuri winning like a lot of regionals in NA, right? It got top 1 at like more than 3 regionals, I want to say. And then regular Perospero up $3. Fire Fist up, Alt Art Fire Fist, nice art. I think there's a trio of cards, right? Where there's one where Ace is doing Fire Fist, one where Luffy's doing it, and then one where Sabo's doing it. So this just could be like for collectors purposes. People want to complete the set of the 3 brothers fire fisting. Yeah, then we see SP Sakazuki up $3. 7-cost King up. Also, this could be that like effect I mentioned, right? The Marco leader being hyped, making the Marco character cards go up. New King leader means that 7-cost King suddenly becomes viable. I don't know. So be wary of that. I don't think this card works in the deck, or it's not like an auto include. It might just be like a tech choice. In the end, I could be wrong, but I just have a feeling that if people just see a face in a new leader, they just see face in old card and then assume that it's gonna be related, like used in the deck somehow. But that's 100% not always the case. 10-cost Kuzan up. Okay, this card for sure people think is gonna be used in that purple black king deck, right? There's like this combo that people want to set up that takes way too many cards, takes way too many turns. I don't think it'll work too well, right? It involves this 10-cost Kuzan and then playing like a OP05 2k counter combo, and then just minusing Dawn and bottom decking or KOing anything on board. Again, like crazy convoluted combo that requires too many necessary pieces and takes like 5 turns to reach. Well, I guess it could be less than 5 because you're a purple deck, you can ramp, but yeah. Animal Kingdom Pirates cards, this ulti went up. Koala went up. For Dragon deck? Maybe? This ulti went up even though... what can run it? I guess Marco runs it? Right, he's the only new blue leader. Would he run it? I don't know, I guess it's a searcher still. And then we do see Linlin, regular 10-cost Linlin up $2 to 11. Very nice. Okay, it's starting to get to the $2, $1 zone. Ooh, Ein's still going up. Ein is, I think, pretty necessary in Red Purple Law. A lot of people think that she's not. They want to cut her for somebody else, but I don't know. I like Ein in my Red Purple Law deck. Polly up. I think this is thanks entirely to Sakazuki being out of the meta. Purple Luffy does have a slightly better chance in the meta. He's a lot more viable than he has been. So Polly is back up to compensate for that, I assume. Yeah, here's the regular art versions of a lot of the cards we explained about earlier. Let's look at the decreases now, biggest decreases. Okay, so SP Nami, wow, dropped $20, she's under 200. I don't think she's been under 200 for a while. Let's take a look at the history. That's a feature of my dashboard. Yeah, she peaked at like 280, 285. The last time she was under 200 was January. So like a week after 05 released, a week or 2 weeks. And then she hovered over 200 until like very recently. She's also down on card market, not to the same degree. It's only a €3 difference, but yeah, on TCG Player, nearly $20. Oh, more than $20. What else is here? Oda signed Luffy, also down $19, still over $2,000 here. 8 cost Katakuri down. It's still run in Enel, and Enel is the top 3 in 07. But yeah, I do see some decks run it as a 2 of only, because Ace like handles what Katakuri can do and more. So yeah, they opt to run more like Yamato and Ace, and then Katakuri is just like an extra skill effect if you need it. Blue Purple Crocodile also down $15, worst leader in the game. Way overpriced for what he is. TBH. Wanted Poster Luffy also down. Manga Sabo down. Ooh, Manga Ray is going down. Oh, 1 liter is going down too. That's how you know the bubble's bursting. The bubble's been bursting for a while. It's slowly deflating. You can see here in the overall value of non-06 cards here. It has been slowly decreasing, very slowly, which I guess is a good thing. Bittersweet, I guess. The fact that prices are going down, but also it's not like crashing. We see a leader Lucci down because the new Lucci completely overshadows this one. I don't think there's even any use case for this old Lucci compared to the new one. Rush Zoro down as well. Altart film cards also down. Uta has no relevancy in the meta, I think, at the moment. Even though it was like a top 2 deck in the 06 meta? No. Was it? No, EB01 meta in Japan, right? It was the Uta who won their national championships. I forgot which format it was for, but pretty sure it was EB01. We see Nami Altart down under 300. SP Enel down to all the other wanted posters also down. We saw like the 04 SP cards up, but now we're seeing the 03 wanted poster. Like their version of the SP cards go down. Manga Sogeking down, 8 cost Kit down, so is 10 cost Doflamingo. Yeah, I guess Bonnie is not as strong as people were expecting. I think it's like a, what do they call it, tier 2? Like, I think it's still a good deck, but it's not like oppressive and not like a safe bet to bring to a tournament. But yeah, I guess this might be a response to that. And I guess Uta, another green deck that uses these cards, isn't doing too hot too. We're seeing like a nearly $10 decrease for the Altarts. Blurple Kaido down, Magellan Leader down. Oh, scratch what I said about the 04 SP cards. Some of them are down too. This Blocker Law is down. Sakazuki continues to go down. He's under $50 now for a ban leader. This is illegal card now, contraband. If you got caught with it, you might end up in jail. Just kidding. Whitebeard down because the red-blue. Marco is the new premier Whitebeard leader, I guess. Whitebeard Pirates leader. We've actually been seeing a lot of Whitebeards in the regionals in the West, actually. Some of them top 8'd, some of them won in Oceania. Some got top 32 as well, so yeah. Surprised to see him go down, actually. Ooh, regular Marco. 5 cost Marco went down, but the Altart went up. That's kind of odd when stuff like that happens. Purple Luffy down, even though he is a little more viable now than he was before. He's actually really cheap. Huh. At 56, I might even pick up a copy for myself. Because it's a Luffy card, right? Even though he's all beat up. And it takes like maybe like a purple boss monster to just make this card viable again. That's just my prediction though. Right? Something akin to Yellow's new ace card. If purple gets one, then pretty sure that'll shoot Luffy back into viability because he can ramp to it like really consistently. Enel leader down even though he's top meta right now. Yeah, it's weird, like the Katakuri leader is like incredibly expensive. Meanwhile, there's like a bunch of other meta leaders that are like really cheap. This Enel is, I feel like criminally cheap for how good he is in 07 right now. I don't know. I don't know how those leader prices get determined. Is it just because Katakuri is an older card from 03 while Enel's from 05? A lot of random decreases here. SP Magellan down, Garp down. Yeah, why is Garp more expensive than Luffy? I don't understand. Red Black Garp is 82. Is it because he's an 02 card? But yeah, it's starter deck 2 kit down. I guess he'll go back up once pre-release season is back again. When there's sealed events. Wanted Poster Kaido down. I feel like this card will always be kind of viable. Whenever purple's back in favor, this card will be back up in price again. So biding its time here. A lot of cheap leaders here are going down. My god, this Rosinante is like less than $30. He's a better leader than Sanji, but he's not Sanji. I guess Sanji's a fan favorite character. Zoro is still over $300. Rebecca is still going down, 56. Secret Yamato still over 100. And then the SP version The SP version's like kind of the same price as the alt art version from 01. Boa down. I don't think this is a mandatory card in the 07 Boa deck. Ooh, Hina down. Hina down quite a bit. Does Lucci run this card? Okay, I just noticed my mic was muted, so I don't know how much of that I caught, but I was slowly scrolling through the decreases, looking for anything that stands out here. Maybe 5 down, Arlong down, 9 cost, Whitebeard down. The SP version and then the alt art version went up, but the regular version went down $3. Manga Rare is going down, SP cards going down, everything going down. $2, $3 decreases. Yeah, I think a lot of these are just kind of random. So we'll look at 06 in particular. Oh, here's the filter. Only 06. So 06 has only lost value since its release. It's not 05 at all. 05 was more of like a, what is it, parabolic curve. It went up. I guess it's going back down now, so it's like what, a sine wave? Cosine wave? I don't know, some math thing like that. Let's see what went up in 06. SP Lin Lin went up $24. This is because of Purple Yellow Pudding. Perona up also $15. Rebecca up, SP Rebecca $10. Sugar up 3. Jiraiya up 93 cents. That's okay. Yeah, we're into the less than $1 zone already. So only, what is this, 6 cards went up in price. Everything else is a decrease. So let's look at the decreases then. Ooh, Manga Zoro down $90. Onami down 25. She is at 80. I expected this card to stay like around 100 because it's a Nami card, but I guess she doesn't have enough staying power. I don't know, I like the art in this card, but yeah. Altart Sanji down $22. He shot up quite a bit from the Red Blue Marco news, so this just could be a correction from that, right? Because Marco's still like 2 sets away for us. Perona down. Perona's not placing too hot in tournaments. Treasure Rare Nami also down a lot, $87. SP Borsalino down $12. Reiju down a little bit, $10. This is a staple card in a lot of decks though. Regular 9 cost Sanji down $9. Uta continues to go down, Red Purple Uta. Ooh, Hody down. Hody is still run. It's run in Bonnie, it's run in Yamato. Yeah, quite cheap for like a staple card in green right now at $28. Gekomori also down, Reiju down. Maybe it's nothing to do with the meta, it's just 06 was overinflated on release. Right, 2 weeks later, these like meta leaders are going down in price. Reiju is a lot more expensive than Gekomori, even though Gekomori is like the top 3. Could just be the waifu factor. Tashigi down $6, Yamato down, even though Yamato is meta. Ichiji down, Absolom down, Miss All Sunday SP down. Yeah, I'm gonna assume everything is just down to correct for the like crazy scalped prices at the release of the set. I wonder how all those people who bought like pallets of product are doing, trying to pedal their boxes on like TikTok shop and stuff. Yeah, it's weird, like you hear all the news about stores only having like 2 cases to sell, but then you'll see like people on TikTok shop opening up like 1,000 boxes to sell. How does that work out? How did actual stores not get product to sell, but then these people on like Whatnot and TikTok shop and whatever, all these online shopping places, how did they get so much product? Is there really a shortage, or is like all of it just going to them somehow? Some shady stuff going on, I think, my prediction. I don't know how the behind the scenes work with all that stuff, how distributors allocate cards, but yeah, I think something's kind of messed up there. Yeah, just general decreases in 06. I think the only ones that really do mean anything are the ones that are big decreases, like the Zoro and this Onami. Onami, yeah, it's starting to get cut from Katakuri decks, so this could be why. And then we can take a look at the expected values tab, just to see how much a OP06 box is worth at the moment. So yeah, just going off the weighted average here, the value of an OP06 box is $167 right now. If you get lucky and you get the leader alt-art variation, you still average around 234. So yeah, it's still pretty good if you can hit this combination of box. But then the worst possible combination is what is it? The alt-art secret rare, average value of $110. So you lose quite a bit if you're buying for over $110 here. Let's take a look at how much a sealed box of 06 costs on TCG Player. So the lowest listed one I see here is $214 for a box of 06. Right, yep, $214 shipping included. And if my calculations are correct, the worth on average, weighted average of a truly random OP06 box is $167 right now. So yeah, it's the worst time ever to pick up an 06 box at lowest listed price. At 214, you only stand to make money if you do get that alt art leader box. And that's on average too. You could get like the worst leader and then the worst 2 alt arts and you'll make nowhere near 214 that you spent on it. Yeah, this is the worst time ever to pick up a sealed box of 06. And again, that's assuming that the box is random. There's people who like sell the remaining boxes from a case that they already pulled all the big hits from too. So if you can't trust the source that you're buying from, you just have to assume that the alt art and the alt art secret rare variation are a lot more likely than you would want to assume when you're buying. Yeah, buy at your own risk, and even at your own risk, the odds are like incredibly against you right now, with the average price being 167 here. And you saw all the 06 cards are trending downwards right now, so might be the time to not buy 06 sealed product anymore until the price is correct for sealed product. Singles are incredibly cheaper right now if you're just trying to finish out your collection, and hopefully this will stick it to the people who have pallets of products somehow that local game stores didn't get. They'll be stuck with these. Haha. Now let's take a look at movers by set. We haven't looked at this in a while. Let's remove promos here. And then we'll filter it from March 26th, right? That's the period we're concerned about. And yeah, the only sets that went up in price were starter decks. Starter deck 4, 5, and 12, and 3, and 10 went up, but like barely $1 in total. By percentage, starter deck 12 went up the most. But yeah, everything else has been a decrease, with OP06 taking the biggest hit here at 225. So yeah, could be a good news if you're trying to finish up your collection. You can take a look at set value here. The OP05 is clearly far and above the most money set still. 06 is the next highest, so it's still nothing as bad as 04. It's even higher than 03 right now. But yeah, 05 has been the anomaly. I guess that's what drove a lot of people into the game to start like scalping it, right? A lot of people who don't even play. But yeah, we can see that it's not going to be like 05 every time. It might just be like a once a year thing where they release like a busted set, meta changing set, meta defining set, I guess. You can take a look at the set value trend. Then we'll remove promos. Yeah, everything's just trending downwards, but not to a big degree. A lot of the big pumping was like in January, right? This was OP05 pump, crazy pump, then just slowly deflating since then. Every set, there's no anomalies here. They're all trending together. 06 has seemed to be the biggest losers, right? From a release here, it has gone down the most out of all the other sets. We'll take a look at card value trend too. Then we'll remove promos because Serial Luffy's gonna skew everything. Let's see. So at least all the manga rares seem to be pretty consistent. Actually, manga Luffy continues to go up. Manga Luffy only goes up. He's the most expensive he's ever been. All the other manga rares have been pretty stable, right? Either staying the same price or no one's like buying any. Yeah, that is my market review for this period of March 26th to April 9th. Are there any key takeaways from this? Well, people are just hyped for 08, it seems. A lot of the pudding cards and Marco cards are going up. As to whether they'll be viable decks, that's yet to be seen. The 07 meta is in full swing. In the Eastern meta, post Sakazuki, we're seeing Law, Gecko Moria, and Enel be like the top 3 in the 07 meta. We're not seeing the cards for those decks though reflect in like price change on the Western market just yet. So if you want to get like a early jump in onto those cards, I think now is a good time before it gets closer to 07, right? Because we're about to switch over to EB01 soon too. So yeah, look for red purple Law cards, look for Gecko Moria cards, and then look for Enel cards. And it just looks like all the singles are going down in price too, making it a little more affordable to build out niche decks. So that might be a good thing. Could be a bad thing if you're like a collector, but in the end someone wins, someone loses, so that's just life. And yeah, I guess that is the market review for this period. Nothing exciting, but still interesting data points nonetheless. If you like what you saw on this dashboard, you can get access to it by being a Marketeer patron on my Patreon. I'll have it linked in the description below if you want to subscribe. And that's all I have, so bye.
Car D Kaizoku.